Good morning and welcome to 10-Minute Yin, a beautiful stretch in the morning to get you up and ready for your day ahead. So I'd like you to start in tabletop pose, just checking that your hips are underneath your knees and your shoulders are underneath your wrists. Then as you breathe in, you're just going to let the back gently curve as you come into cow. And as you exhale, curl up into cat. And just do this a couple of times to the count of 4. Just slowly bringing movement to your spine. And keeping the big toes together, just opening the thighs. We're going to come down into extended child's pose. So each pose we're just going to hold for the count of 5. So try and keep your breath as long and as steady as you possibly can. So it's a long count rather than a short count. So as you stretch down, just envisage your spine lengthening onto the mat, bringing your forehead onto the floor. And then find stillness. Take a nice deep breath, gently bringing your hands back, just coming back up. Come back to tabletop, and then keeping your hips up. You're just going to bring your elbows down to the mat and you're coming into melting heart. Really feel that beautiful stretch underneath your arms and along your spine. Soften through the hips and just check you're not clenching your jaw. Again, take a nice deep breath, just bring your hands back to your shoulders and really slowly come back to tabletop. Then you're going to lift your right arm to shoulder height, threading it underneath your left arm, stretching through that left hand. Really feel that lovely twist in the upper body. Gently bring that hand back to your face, pushing through, come back to your tabletop. This time bringing your left arm out to the side, threading it under, and just become aware of the sensation on the left side. Bring that right hand forward and just soften through your hips, softening your shoulders and coming back to your breath. Again, bringing that hand back just underneath your shoulder, coming back up, and this time come into easy pose, nice cross-legged pose, and really just level up your hips. Just check that your pelvis isn't leaning forwards, lengthening up through the spine. Relaxing the shoulders, bring both hands out to face each other. Then you're going to wrap your right arm underneath your left, lifting up your elbows and then beginning to settle. Do a quick body scan just to check you're not clenching through your teeth. You're relaxing your shoulders, softening through your hips and softening through your knees. Again, come back to your breath. Notice the cool air on the inhalation and the warm air on the exhalation. Take a nice deep breath, gently let go of the hands, and slowly on your next inhalation you're just going to stretch the hands out to the side, opening up the fingers and really opening out the chest. Then bring hands back to parallel. This time you're going to wrap under your left hand with your right hand and just notice the feeling, the sensation on the left side. Maybe it's stronger, maybe you're more supple in the shoulders. Just notice. Again, lifting the elbows, coming back to your breath. Again, just do a quick body scan, just checking that your jaw hasn't started clenching, your shoulders are not up by your ears, your spine's long, your hips are relaxed and your knees are soft. Find your mind wanders as you inhale, say to yourself the word calm, and as you exhale, the word stress. So this beautiful morning you're going to be breathing in calm and exhaling stress. Again, take a nice deep breath, just let go of the hands and really slowly just unwind them. Opening up the fingers, really feel that stretch, the lift in your spine. Bring your fingertips down to the mat. Bring your right arm up over your head. Just put your palm on your left cheek and gently just tilt your head over to the right side. Again, softening through the shoulder. You can either keep your head here, eyes closed, or just tilt to look upwards, tilt to look backwards. Again, just listen to your neck this morning. Again, come to lengthen the breath. Take a nice big breath and just gently bring that hand back. You might just want to use that right hand just to bring the head back up to the center. Bringing the arm back down. Again, just have 2 slow shoulder rolls. And then gently prepare to set on the other side. So it's left hand just touching lightly the right cheek. And again, just bringing the head down to the shoulder, just checking that you're relaxing that right shoulder. Come back to your breath. On the last 5 breaths, see if you can just soften any further. Again, just move the hand. You might just want to bring the head back to center. And then gently just bring your legs out as we come into caterpillar. So again, lengthen through the spine. Just check that they're holding no tension in the knees and in the hips. Bring your hands onto your shins. As you breathe in, just gently look up. And as you exhale, you're going to tip from the pelvis just to where it's natural. Don't overstretch. Listen to your hips, to your spine, and just relax. And again, just let the head dangle. Come back to your breathing. See if you can soften your hips and your knees any further. Take a nice deep breath and really slowly start to straighten the spine. Bring the soles of the feet onto the mat and then gently just windscreen wipe your legs from side to side. Again, come inwards, just notice the sensation as the body gently wakes. And then gently bring your feet to touch. You can use cushions underneath your knees just to support your legs if you don't like that feeling. Again, sit up through the spine. As you exhale, come forward into butterfly. And again, just let the hips open and settle. Have 5 more breaths. See if you can soften the hips even further. Really release any tension. Take a nice deep breath. Slowly come up to sitting. Again, bring your legs back to easy pose. Close your eyes. Begin to soften the breath. Bring your hands to heart center. Namaste. I hope you have a lovely day.